Hi, I'm James Tour, and I've been asked by several to start a YouTube channel and also display this over several different social network platforms, discussing topics of science and faith. And many have asked me, how can you be a scientist and still have faith? I could certainly reply, how could you be a scientist and not have faith? I mean, the things that we get to see as scientists can be so utterly deep and fascinating that it really elicits a tremendous response. I want to start this channel really mostly for the glory of God. If people can be blessed and gain insight through this, I think that this is terrific. I'd like to clarify also certain scientific topics. I've taken on origin of life topics lately. I'll take on evolution topics. I'll discuss interesting topics in science and chemistry, and just try to project this out to people that might be interested. Some of these talks will be on science. Some of them will be strictly on faith, because I love the Bible, I love the Word of God, and I love Jesus Christ. He's the best. He is really the best. And what I'd like to be able to do is just discuss a little bit of this. And sometimes I'll mix the two even in one video. Other videos will be straight science or straight faith. And you'll see how I can go in and out between these topics, because to me, they're both important and I love them both. I'll share scriptural topics, but I'm not a theologian. I don't speak Hebrew. I don't speak Greek. I know how to use texts that can help me to understand that within the context of something that we'd be studying. But I'm not a theologian, so these are strictly a chemist, a scientist, sharing the scriptures with you. But for me, it comes from the heart. It really doesn't come from any education I've had. I've never been to seminary. I have taught at a seminary for one semester, but I never attended a seminary. And so for me, these are just things that I love. And hopefully, you can be encouraged through this. I'll talk about topics about how to propel your career, things that could affect your career if it's in academics or just any other profession. I'll talk about general topics on that. And hopefully we'll be able to discuss topics that would be encouraging to many. I have a new website called drjamestour.com. There's no period, there's no dot in there. It's just strictly drjamestour.com. And then from there you could get to the website that lists all of my credentials, all of my publications, and you can see the many things that we've done research on over the years, and be glad to have you take a look at that. Some people may question, how could you how could you be a scientist and be a person of faith? Well, you'll see, and some people may say, well, he must not be a very good scientist. So I invite you over to my website where I list all my publications, jmtour.com, and go ahead and look at my publications and see if I'm really a scientist. See the things and the qualities of journals. We publish in the very best of journals, and the impact factor that has across many different fields, from medicine to materials to electronics. I've started companies in all of those domains, and medical devices as well. And you'll see that we've been really blessed over the years. And then how we take on topics, how we'll look at topics critically. And so hopefully this will be a blessing to many. And God bless you, and I hope that we'll see you on some of these. And if they are a blessing to you, I ask you to please subscribe. If you subscribe, then it just helps to push these things along.